Okay, guys, let's go through both games today. Monday, November 13. In NHL, I will share my projected scores, projected goals, if you like. We could also say expected goals, projected totals, projected winning percentages, and then if there is some value. As you see, I didn't find any value, but right now 17.11 plus 0.54 units of profit. So I'm in a green number after yesterday's win by Florida. And I think I'm on a nice run. This is okay, so we cannot check this. If we check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 3 in less. So this is for last 10 days, more than 10 days. This is 11 3. But of course, these tricks are not important because in your life, if you bet for 25 years like I do, you will have 20-0 runs, 0-20 runs, and that's completely normal. So I don't pay attention to this. But let's go to today's games. Colorado Avalanche against Seattle Kraken. Based on my projections, the odds are fair on the betting market. There will be no value, as you see, close to zero. My projected winning percentages, 57.90% to Colorado. So this is the chance that my betting model gives to Colorado. If we turn these winning percentages into the odds, we get 1.75 or minus 134. I only have decimal odds here. I could also add American odds, but those are my projected odds, and my projected odds are very close to the bookmakers' odds, so no value. Islanders, Edmonton, the same story. My betting model gives 62.60% to Edmonton, but this is exactly the same than bookmakers, not exactly, but similar, because bookmakers' odds are affected but by many factors as well. It is not just rough probability, rough calculation, because the odds change as well. But if we turn them into the probabilities, implied probabilities, we can also of course check the discrepancy, and I have my own criteria to find this different discrepancy, and it is not good enough. Okay, so I hope I was clear about this sometimes, because English is not my first language. Today I was talking with one of our members. He asked me how I started with English and why I focused on US sports, because I come from Europe. Of course, in Europe, the soccer is most popular sport. I didn't even learn English in my school, not in high school. Not in high school, I had only 2 years, but I was making the final test from German language. German language was my first language back then. But then when I went to college, I also didn't have English language. But then I started betting when I was 18 years old at the start with local bookmakers on soccer, everything else. But then I saw that I can do better than others with numbers, okay, with Excel at the start. And once I was banned by and limited by bookmakers from my local bookmakers and these online bookmakers that I had back then I decided, okay, I need to do this a little bit more seriously, and how I can do it. Okay, so I say, okay, I want to have a market which is much bigger market. I want to play against people who have a little bit more money. I was betting on betting exchanges. I want to have a little bit more liquidity. And of course, it was a US market where more money is involved. I had more statistics, especially for baseball. This was my main sport. And this is how I started watching games, learning English a little bit more. And I still have problems with something when I say, maybe sometimes I say something that I didn't want to say. I wanted to say it a little bit differently, but I hope you understand. After all, we are not here to talk about the language and the stories, but I hope the numbers can help you to make better bets. Okay, so whatever you decide to take, if you decide something to bet, I wish you good luck. I didn't find any good bet, and I believe that in next days we will find more qualified bets.